What is going on, everybody? Pete Simonetti here for the one, the only NyynewsTV. Now, people are very up in the air about this topic, and that topic is now the time for the New York Yankees to trade Gleyber Torres? Folks, the Yankees infield, as we know, is crowded. We know their top prospects are right there up the middle, whether you end up at second base, third base, whatever it may be. We're going to discuss that a little bit today, but the main primary focus of this video is, of course, Gleyber Torres. Now, fans love Gleyber Torres. He kind of has like one of those things where it's like some fans love him, some fans are not big on him. I don't have no issues with Gleyber Torres. I'll just say this. I do not believe that Gleyber Torres is a winning player. I'm just going to keep it that simple. Gleyber Torres is good, don't get me wrong. He had one of his better years for the New York Yankees since, of course, the juice ball season of 2019. But that is the reason why, and a couple of reasons why. We're going to get into what the salary looks like, all that fun stuff. But Gleyber Torres is only a couple of more years control, and with the guys the Yankees have coming up and with their plan, I don't see a fit for Gleyber Torres much longer. IKF, the Yankees still have. We don't know if they're going to deal him. DJ LeMahieu, we don't know if the Yankees are going to deal him. But they're all still here, along with Peraza, along with Volpe, along with Josh Donaldson. The Yankees have quite the crowded infield. It just is what it is. And if you look at Gleyber Torres, you almost do feel like he may just be the odd man out. It's just that simple. We're going to go ahead and pull his numbers up here. Of course, last year, 4.1 WAR for Gleyber Torres. Very, very solid. 24 home runs, 257 average, 310 on base percentage, 451 slugging, 76 RBIs. Did have a slightly above average OPS plus, 761 OPS. But again, when you look at Gleyber Torres, it is one of the better seasons he has had as a New York Yankee. Going back again to 2019 when he hit the 38 home runs and he looked like a potential MVP candidate. Then, of course, 2020 was the COVID year. 2021, he just doesn't have a good year at all. And he did, to a degree, he did bounce back. I mean, look at his average. His average went down slightly. His on-base percentage went down slightly, but the slugging popped back up. His OPS popped back up from 2021 to 2022. So now you go into the specifics here, right? Gleyber Torres this year is going to be making probably around 9 to maybe a little under 10 million. Would not be a free agent until 2025. Here's what the New York Yankees have to decide. Let me actually pull that up for you guys so you can see what I'm looking at here. He's going to be arbitration eligible. We know that. Earliest free agency is 2025. He's a prime candidate for some teams to be extended. I don't think that team is the New York Yankees. I'm sorry. I don't think even the Yankees believe that Gleyber Torres is in their future past him being a free agent. And with 2 years of team control left, this is the prime time to deal a guy like him. And I don't really care about getting into the specifics of who you get for Gleyber Torres. But I want to talk about, again, the why now is the time to do it. Coming off a real bounce-back season, you would hope, projection-wise, that Gleyber Torres continues just to get better. I mean, that's typically how it goes. You would think he just continues to get... Spank! Come on, Spank. Go ahead, Spank. Come on, it wasn't the time. We're talking about Gleyber. Yeah, I know you're not a fan of him. But Gleyber Torres, with where the Yankees are right now, again, who knows what they would get for him. I do think he's a guy that you just don't go out there and go, give me... As I wrote in my tweet, give me some game-used socks for him. Of course not. Gleyber Torres has value. He does. I don't know if he's a part of a bigger deal. I don't know if he's a part of a deal for a Brian Reynolds. I don't see the Pirates really wanting that. They got a lot of infield prospects. Peguero, Nick Gonzalez. They got a lot of these guys coming up. Miami, Chicago. I think the White Sox could make a lot of sense now that they added Benintendi. Maybe Gleyber Torres. I'm not a big fan of Liam Hendricks. I don't know. I'm not jumping down that rabbit hole. Liam Hendricks had a lot to say about America too, okay? So he's not going to be a fan favorite of mine. I'll tell you right now. You knock my country, I don't give a poop what's going on in this country. You don't knock my country, okay? That's simple. Australia's so cute, okay? Yeah, of course it is. Continuing on. Come on, stop it. We got Rambo. What do you got? He's not fucking Kangaroo Jack or some shit. Get out of here. Continuing on from where we were. The Yankees also got Anthony Volpe coming up. They also have Oswald Peraza, who, again, I talk to advanced scouts. My friend here right on this channel, Dane Huber, talks to advanced scouts. And we've all heard the same thing. Every single scout you'll speak to tells you the future shortstop of the Yankees should be Oswald Peraza. Now, do the Yankees feel like, well, we kind of compared this guy to Jeter. We hope he's the next Jeter. The mental aspect of Anthony Volpe's beyond a lot of people, and that's where he kind of makes up on the lack of skill. Because look, folks, if you do get into the grades, Anthony Volpe is not ranked as one of these unbelievable can't-miss guys. The Yankees see him that when a lot of baseball does, but a lot of other teams don't. So we're going to see who he is and what he is, but I always tell people, tamper down the expectations. That is not a knock on Anthony Volpe. I do think his best position should be second base. Dane Huber compared him to another shortstop prospect coming up, and that was Alex Bregman, who did eventually move to third base. So I don't know if that's also an option. We have heard Hal Steinbrenner say that he sees the young guys competing for the spot up the middle, short and second. And I think that's a brilliant game plan for the New York Yankees. And how would it all work? Well, if you're going to trade Gleyber Torres and you want to knock some things out, maybe the Yankees look in left field and go, Brian Reynolds is too much money. I mean, it's too much prospects. They're just asking for something that is beyond what the majority of clubs are going to be comfortable doing. That's why he hasn't been traded. Nobody has stepped to the plate as his 3 of our top 5 guys and one of our top 10 to 15, no problem. No team has done that yet. That's why he's still there. Would the Yankees go out there and just say, hey, look, we'll give you a little more. You know what I mean? Or I don't think they do that. Or do the Yankees go and say, hey, look, we've already dealt with Scott Boras. Let's bring in Conforto. Let's go to Michael Conforto for a year. Then we can trade Gleyber Torres, whether it's a relief pitcher, whether it's to replenish the system even more, maybe a Torres and a Clayton Beater together. Just thinking thoughts here of what could potentially happen on a larger deal, maybe a pretty big name relief pitcher, maybe something talking about the Pirates, Bednar's out there. I don't know, guys. There's so many different things that you can seriously consider here for a player like this. I mean, there's a lot of different options. I'm just, shooting the shit, so to say. But me, ideal Gleyber Torres. The Yankees got DJ LeMay, who's going to have to be somewhere if he's healthy. We don't know. But then you're going to have to find spots for the guys the Yankees really want to be here. And I think it's obvious they really want Volpe to be here if they don't trade Peraza, which I don't know if they do. I think Peraza they really want here too. And I think the Yankees may be sitting back and saying, look, we added these contracts. Yes, we did. We added Judge to $40 million a year. We added Carlos Rodon. By the way, Carlos Rodon, we got some fire Carlos Rodon t-shirts dropping very soon. Stay tuned for those, man. They are fire. We gave him $27 million to pop, 22 the first year, then it bumps up to the 27. We added those because we do believe that these young guys are going to play a role in our club and they're going to be cost effective for a long time. So in my opinion, Gleyber Torres, IKF, those two in the infield are the odd men out that make the most sense for the Yankees. Sell high on Gleyber Torres. Don't make that same mistake again. Hey, look, is it possible the Yankees keep him in? Gleyber has an all-star caliber year. Yes, he's that type of player. You never know. But I'll tell you this right now. The Yankees need to win. The Yankees don't need a guy that his manager is sticking up for him 5, 6, 7 games out of the year throughout the season. It came from the beginning of the year till I think it was like the last game of the year. It was like October something, When Aaron Boone had to go out there and be like, yeah, he feels bad about the play. No. Enough of this. He's a major league player. Run to friggin' first base. If you can't do that, get off this club. This team does not need that. That's simple. That's why I dislike Gleyber Torres. Because the head's not always in the game. For the talent he has. Reminds me a lot of Gary Sanchez. The head's not always in the game where it needs to be. That's all I'm saying. So you guys in the comments below, you let me know what you think about Gleyber Torres. Would you move him? Whoa, hey, Spanky. Take it easy there, Spank. Spanky's basically just telling you guys he wants him gone. He wants him gone. So let me know in the comments below. What would you do? What would a trade look like for Gleyber Torres? What trade would you be comfortable with? And do you think the future of the Yankees middle infield is Peraza-Volpe, Volpe-Peraza, however you want to play it? Let me know in the comments below. Again, as always, this is the #1 spot for Yankees news, rumors, and entertainment. You already know the dealio. NyynewsTV. Catch you guys very, very soon. Have a great weekend, everybody. Talk to you soon.